All right, here we are at our weekly toolbox training for squad goals. Today we're going to be talking about what we may be missing in our business. And I say may because you guys may be excellent at what I'm about to talk about. And if you are, I would love for you to come in the squad goals group tomorrow and share how you are excellent in this area. So we had a busy season, right? It's been super busy. We're at the catalog season and we have so much going on right now. And some of us may be feeling like we're so busy, but we're being ineffective. I don't know if any of you guys have felt like that or you do feel like that. A lot of it comes from what I'm about to talk about. Maybe we're not feeling it. Maybe we're not paid at title. Maybe we didn't promote. Maybe we're not earning the incentive and we're like, I'm doing all this stuff, right? But something's missing. And a big part of it, I think, is what we're going to chat about. We have a big month end, which we still have a lot available. We have the 10% off. We have the Bring Back My Bar. We have the last chance section. We have the clearance section. We have all of this stuff still happening. But what about when we enter into the spring season, right? The spring summer season, 6 months down the road, and maybe there's not so much hype happening, right? What about if there's major life circumstances or things start to arise where we don't have as much time on our hands to focus on what I'm about to talk about? It'll affect our business. One of the biggest mistakes as consultants and just all around, I guess, in direct sales, but me specifically talking about Scentsy tonight. Hold on, somebody's asking me something. Oh yeah, hold on 1 second, guys. Yes, girlfriend. Click the link in the squad. Okay, sorry about that. One of the biggest things the mistakes that we make is not thinking about the future. We're currently on today and this month, right? Like we focus, okay, we're in January, we got to focus on January, and that's all we focus on. But we fail to plan for the future. And that's a big, big setback for us in regards to excellent customer service, follow-up, and building relationships with our customers. And that's what I mean by what we're going to discuss tonight. We may be missing the excellence in customer service. That is a huge part of where our business may lag or slack or anything like that. But you may say, oh, I sent out samples. Oh, I sent out catalogs. That's not the type of customer service I'm talking about. That is like basic, right? That's like automatic. That's what we do because we have a checkoff to do. But what I am talking about is planning for the future by building relationships and having authenticity and having those connections with our customers. If we don't have excellent follow-up or customer service or have a system in place to keep us in line to make sure that we're doing that customer service, then we are planning to fail. Why? Because we're going to forget. We're going to forget people. We're going to forget Happy Meal. We're going to forget all of that stuff. But if we have a purpose and if we have a plan to execute this part of our business that we may be forgetting about or putting on the back burner, we'll keep it forefront. I want you guys to think about, what does good customer service look like? What does awesome follow-up feel like? Do you have anybody like in your life, either have you experienced that through a company or through a direct sales? Think about an excellent customer service moment that you have had lately. Either they greeted you in the eyes, they followed up with you. I don't know if you have direct sales friends. I have direct sales friends that'll follow up with me, and it's like a genuine contact. I want you to take a second and I want you to think about yourself right now. I want you to think, honestly, how is my customer service? How is my follow-up? How is my relationship building skills right now? And if it's not where you want it to be, that's okay. But tomorrow we can start on a different foot by what I'm going to talk about. There's some times where we have so many orders coming in, it's hard to keep up, right? With the follow-up, like, shoot, that got shipped, this, I think they received it. I remember this girl ordered that, I didn't follow up with, like a lot of orders come in all at once, and that can get us flustered. And that's what I mean by having a plan. Are we being proactive or are we being reactive? Are our customers texting us, hey, Gina, I need to order a 6-pack? That's going to happen, right? It's going to happen here and there. But if it's constantly happening to us, that means we are on the reactive stage and we want to be proactive. We want to make sure that we are so connected with our customers that they don't ever have to ask us on their own because they ran out, right? So how do we do that? I'm just thinking about how many of us do events? How many of us do pop-ups? How many of us have customer referrals, right? And we have all these new customers coming in. We have all these orders coming in. What happens if we don't keep track of them? What happens if we don't put those new people in Amy? I don't know if you guys use Amy. You could give me a virtual thumbs up. You can give me a heart. You could give me a hey, woo woo. You could give me that. Do you guys use Amy? I stopped using Amy for about a year and a half, and I came back to it. I honestly can say, not boasting or anything, but that I do have a strong customer service follow-up, but it was only for the current customers. Amy will take us back. Amy's like, hey, this girl hasn't bought in a year. Woo-hoo. And that's one of the reasons why I like Amy, and that's why I went back to Amy. Okay, so I do suggest maybe going back to it if you want. They do have a free version, which gives you a lot. The paid version is $7. I don't know if I'm able to say something that I want to say right now, so I'm not going to say. There's going to be some changes that are coming with Amy, and I don't want to step outside of NDA, so I'm not going to say it. But for now, it's $7 a month for the paid version, but it's a very helpful tool. What if you don't enter them in your customer contacts? Do you know that you can go in and add them manually when you make new customers? You can go into your workstation and go into contacts and then add their information. You don't have to wait for them to make a purchase through the website or for them to put an order in. You can add their information there. Imagine all these new customers that you're making, right? And you don't follow up on any of them. So we're constantly having to make new customers because we're not able to keep them because we can't. Oh my God, what was that girl's name? Oh my God, where did I put her information, right? It's so much easier to maintain the customers that we do have versus the effort it takes to meet new people and get them to start becoming a consistent customer. The effort is way easier for us to maintain what we have. Do we need new customers all the time? Yes, we do. But we need these current customers that we have to keep buying, to repeatedly buy. Now let's talk about how do we do that? Building relationships with our customers is going to be the biggest focus point of myself this year, and it's going to catapult our business. Our customers are gold, right? Without our customers, we don't exist. We don't get paid without our customers. They're our future, and whether we like it or not, and I'm like, or not, we're in a relationship building business. We are. Like, I'm not a people person. You guys know that. I'm an introvert. I'm a natural hermit. Peopling exhausts me mentally and emotionally and physically, unless I know you. Like, for you guys, I can sit and people with you guys. Well, most of it, everybody on here, yes. Mostly everybody I can sit and people with. But when it comes to customers and meeting new people on the outside, it exhausts me. It's not my natural gift. But without it, my business cannot flourish, and I will not be anything without them. So making an impact on their life is going to be huge. Getting to know them. I'm not saying become their best friend, go to their quince, go to their wedding. I'm not saying do all that, but I am saying making heartfelt customer connections through our follow-up is going to change your business. Give me a thumbs up, give me a heart, give me a sad face, give me something. How do you feel about your current customer follow-up? And I want you to be transparent. You could put it in the chat as well if you want to chat it. I'll have it open right now. I'm Irene saying so. Ariel could do better. I love the transparency. Gina, so. This is going to be the difference maker in your business this year. Mark my words. That's why I wanted to start with it in January, because getting a strong relationship customer base type of thing is going to change your business. And it did for mine about 2 years ago. Lisa said she could do better as well. I think we all can do better, right? Like, I think there's always something we could do better. Let's start with social media. We think social media, oh, they're going to see all my posts. They're going to, oh, the unicorn's out. And how about that All Is Well collection? And oh, they're going to see all this. Okay, great. Maybe they do. They do, right? Because they text us, oh, I like that. Can I order that? Okay. But taking social media into a deeper perspective, into our follow-up is going to be huge. Capitalizing on having their world at our fingertips is where it's just a scroll away, right? If your customers don't follow you on social media, I do encourage you to send an email right away, like maybe tomorrow, and ask them, hey, do you have an Instagram? Do you have a Facebook? Here's mine. I would love to do a follow. I would love for you to follow me. I'd love to follow you. Why? Because we don't know them other than a customer if we don't see them on social media. We don't know them in real life unless they're a real life friend, but you know what I mean? When their birthdays pop up on the corner, do you guys see that? On Facebook, on the upper right-hand corner, it shows you the birthdays. It takes 2 minutes to click that, see who's there, and say happy birthday. That means the world to people, right? Anniversaries. When you see somebody posting their anniversaries, congratulate them. Marriage is hard as hell. So let me say this. When somebody, Ariel's like, yes, girl. When somebody is posting their anniversary, it takes less than a minute to comment happy anniversary. You don't have to know them as a personal couple. If they're putting it out there, take a minute to congratulate them. If somebody's kid is graduating high school or made an accomplishment or something, cheers to them, like, hey, congratulations to my son's birthday, my daughter's birthday. Two of my customers last month posted about their daughter's birthdays. I had, I think, like 15 not buddy clips, the Biddy Buddies left from past events that I've done. What did I put it in a little baggie and a 8 by 10 mailer, threw it in there with a birthday card and confetti, and I wrote it out to their kid and sent it. I got that for free, right? Or half off, something. And they got it and they're like, oh my God, my daughter's so happy. And it's just those little things that they connect with that stand out, right? I'm their Scentsy girl. I'm sending their kid a birthday present. Really? You see what I mean? It's that intimacy. Get to know them. Look at their life. I'm not telling you to be on social media all day because we shouldn't. That's not healthy, right? But do a scroll in the morning or in the afternoon or at night and comment. When we're texting, when we meet people, or when we remember somebody or whatever, they made a purchase, is our first text, thank you, let me know if you need anything else or if you have any other questions. How about if we shift that? And this is what I've been shifting to lately. Thank you so much for your order. I am so grateful for you supporting us in our business. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. Just pure expression of gratitude and appreciation. Not asking if they need anything, not asking, do you have any questions? Because if they do, they'll ask on their own. But just a pure thank you, and a story, right? The rest will happen naturally. They can buy from anyone. So what sets you apart from them going to Scentsy.com, typing in their zip code, and getting the closest consultant to them? Because they can probably, like, I know Ariel has customers here in California. I have customers in Florida, in Michigan. What's stopping them from just getting something that connecting with somebody from that state that they could probably go pick up product from if they want? It's the relationship. It's the connection that's going to set us apart. When it comes to our customers, it comes down to the know, like, trust factor. Know, like, trust factor. Our customers are going to keep buying from us if they know us, they like us, and they trust us. People are going to want to start hosting parties with us if they know us, like us, and trust us. People are going to want to join our team if they know us, like us, and trust us, right? So let's talk about that. Letting them get to know you, sharing your life. And I don't mean, if you guys have, let me say this, if you guys have a separate Scentsy page, okay, fine. But remember, it's part of your life. This is part of, it's not who you are, but it's part of what you do. You know what I mean? So I would encourage you to share a little bit of your life on that Scentsy page. Don't make it look just like a spam commercial advertisement page. Throw real life in there. What I do is I eliminated all business pages. Like I used to have a separate Scentsy Facebook and a separate Scentsy Instagram. I got rid of it. You don't have to do what you want. It's up to you. But I started letting them see me as a human being, as a mom, as a wife, as a friend, as a daughter, as having those bad days, as being a jokester one day, being serious another day, like my prayer life, my beliefs. Do we want to capitalize on all the political stuff? No, but I will never, ever in the history of ever listen to anybody that tells me don't share your faith on your Instagram, because I'm unapologetically Christian, and I don't care if they don't want to follow me because of it. Bye-bye. But I'm just saying, if you're talking about politics, about the whole Trump, the Biden, all that stuff, then you're going to rub people the wrong way, because honestly, it doesn't matter to anybody else what you want to vote, how you want to vote. Let them see you as a real person in your vulnerable stages, in your celebratory stages, on birthdays, on anniversaries. Share your life when you're spending your Scentsy check. Share your life when you get a new teamie. It all ties in. Let them get to know who you are. And then be open. Go live sometimes. Let them hear your voice. Let them see your beautiful face. People will also flock to you if they can relate to you. Oh, she's having a hard season. Well, I'm having a hard season, but look at her be positive. Look at her be hopeful. Look at her be, you know what I mean? Yes, Francis, I seen Francis post something the other day. She said this little girl has a spinal cord injury like herself, and it started with interaction of life. And now she's sending the little girl Scentsy buddy. She got for free, and she knows she'll love it. I seen you post that, Francis, and it just slipped my mind that I wanted to screenshot that and share it. Maybe if you can do that tomorrow. But Francis has a condition similar to that, but she posted this little girl with the same condition, and it automatically connected me as like a viewer, and not just as Scentsy. It was like like my heart was tied to it. Do you get what I mean? That's the type of stuff that we want to share. When you start to show who the real you is, for the most part, people are going to like you. So they know you now. Now they're going to like you. I like Francis because she posted that. Like, I like her because of the other stuff, but it tied me in. Like, I love that about her. And I love that Ariel can go on her Instagram and be authentically her. She is gorgeous. She's got the red lipstick. She's got the beauty. She's got the jokes. She's got, she sends me stuff on on Instagram sometimes, and I open it and I'm like, oh my God, I got to close it real quick. Like, we have the same type of humor, but she's connecting. If I was her customer, we were connecting. You could send your customer a funny meme. You could send your, you know what I mean? It's a personal relationship. Make sure you are kind, you are positive. Make sure that you are drama free on your social media, because nobody wants to know what's going on behind your curtains, nor should they. It's about what you can bring to the table, what you can uplift, how you can encourage people, right? Then once they like you, once they know you, they like you, then they begin to trust you. And like I said, if they trust you, they're going to be open to hear what you have to say. They're going to want to buy from you because you're a good person. They're going to want to host for you because you're so thoughtful, and you send her daughter this. I'm not saying do this before this, but I'm saying it just brings down people's guards. And who knows, you can even make friendships out of that, right? And then trust. They know you, they like you, they trust you, right? Do what you say you're going to do. Please, if you say you're going to call customer service to find out the warranty on something, or they're having issues with something, call customer service. If you say you're going to send samples out, send those samples out. If you're telling them that you're going to have a sale, or you're going to do this or do that, make sure you do it, because once they see that you're not a person of your word, they're not going to take you serious. They're not going to trust you, right? Make sure that you are sticking around and you are consistent. If you are a Scentsy consultant 1 month, then you go ghost for 3 months. They don't see nothing about Scentsy. They don't see your life reflecting Scentsy. They're not going to take you serious. Or if you are involved in 500 different other direct sales companies, they're not going to take you serious. And that's just real life. I'm not telling you you can't be part of another one, but you have to be committed. You have to be consistent in your venture. And that's in any relationship, right? If you want trust, you have to show up and you have to be consistent. Make sure your words are matching your actions. They're going to buy from you if they know you, like you, and trust you. The whole point of this tool for our toolbox is to nurture our relationships with our customers. The parties are going to come naturally, the sales are going to come naturally, and people are going to want to join your team naturally because you are authentically you with them. Continue to add value to their lives, continue to connect with them, and continue to bless their lives with either your posts, your texts, your gifts, your generosity, whatever it is. Sometimes we forget in the busy seasons that, like, we're so caught up in the sales and the LTOs and the partying and the recruiting and trying to hit the trips that we forget to follow up with our customers authentically, and it affects our future. If for the past couple months our customer service have dwindled, you may be feeling that now, right? You're like, oh God, they're not responding to me. They're not responding to you because they're not engaged in your life. You're just their Scentsy person whenever they remember to buy Scentsy. Let them get to know you and they will engage. You might notice on some of your stories, oh, I'm not getting a lot of engagement. My customers are not engaging, again, because they're not connected to you. If you are noticing your engagement is down, it's time to get personal and it's time to start getting closer to your customers. Connect with them beyond the sales. Do you have friends or customers that have Girl Scouts? Big season coming up, right? I have been hit up by 205,000 Girl Scouts and their parents to buy Girl Scout cookies. And guess what? I will buy a box or two from each one. All of them are my customers. Am I going to be stocked up on cookies? Yes. Am I doing surprise boxes with Girl Scouts cookies for February? Yes, I am, because I want to contribute. It's going to tie into somehow my Golden Girls theme. I'm going to make it work, and I'm going to put those boxes in there. Then I'm going to add those boxes as gifts. Yes, I got an email from Serena too, Lisa. I did get that. I'm going to gift these Girl Scout cookies. I'm gonna buy a box of each. If you don't have the money to do that, don't do that. But you can tell them, you know what, girlfriend, I don't have the money to buy cookies right now, but you know what I am gonna do is I'm gonna share it on my social media. Connect it. You know what I mean? They buy from you. You can support them in one way or another. You don't have to buy. Maybe you have friends with the Girl Scouts. Maybe you have friends that are doing their direct sales companies, you know, like the makeup and the hair and the nails and all that stuff. You don't have to buy from them if you don't want to, or you can buy one, you know, whatever you want, but share it, connect with them, show them that you have their back. Who knows, you might meet some friends out of customers. When I'm out and about, you guys, Whittier is so like I have so many customers in Whittier, it's bananas. And some of them I don't even know because they found me on PWS. The other day I was out at Home Goods just doing my thing. It was actually 2 weeks ago. I was doing my thing and then I feel somebody staring at me. That's why we got to be nice all the time, right? Because I have the tendency to be like, what are you looking at? But I didn't, thank God. But I seen her out of the corner of my eye and she goes, oh my God, are you Rihanna? And I'm like, yes, I am. And she goes, oh, you're my Scentsy girl. I buy from you. And I'm like, oh, hey, what's your name? I didn't know her by face. I never spoken to this girl before in my life. She's actually in my VIP group, but she's not, she goes, I'm in the VIP group, but I'm not very active, but I do buy from there. And I'm like, and she told me her name. I'm like, oh my God, Victoria. I'm like, nice to meet you. I'm so glad to meet you in person. And that she felt comfortable enough and she knew me enough because of the posting on the VIP group and because of the interaction. She has a cartoon character as her profile. That's why I didn't recognize her. That's why I was like, who are you? But that's what I mean. We have to build these connections with people, right? They're not just another sale. They are our future. So we have to connect with them. We have to build that trust. All the rest is going to come naturally. The future is in the follow-up, you guys. I want to challenge you tonight before we end, and I'll ask questions after, but I want to challenge you. If you have felt like you've fallen off on customer service, guess what? It's okay, start tomorrow. Are you guys keeping track of it? Do you guys use the customer connection form that I uploaded? It literally has their name, what order type, their products, and it has a checklist. Did you send them a thank you message? What day are they getting their shipping? Did you follow up to make sure they got their order? All of this, you guys, will keep us connected with them, or use Amy, or use everything else. Use something. But I challenge you tomorrow to make 5 minutes to start connecting with your customers. Now, a lot of our feeds are flooded with Scentsy consultants, right? We have a lot of Scentsy consultant friends on our feed. What you can do is you can choose on Facebook which ones you want to mute. And I mute a lot of people that follow me that I don't know, like Scentsy consultants. I always leave my team up because I want to see what my team is doing and my squad is doing. But I will mute a lot of other Scentsy consultants that follow me because it drowns my pages. I want to see my customers. I want to see my family. I want to see my friends. So I do encourage you to spend 5 minutes tomorrow commenting, liking, engaging, building a solid relationship. Check on those customers that you haven't spoke with in a while. Go back 2 to 3, 4 months in your order history and say, hey, I just want to check in and I just want to say Happy New Year. I hope you're having a blessed year. Take care, or something like that. Do not mention a sale. Do not mention, let me know if you need anything. Don't say, do you have any questions? Just blessing them and encouraging them and wishing them a Happy New Year. Or if, you know, like a birthday passed or whatever. What I like to do for my VIPs when their birthday comes is I send them the birthday bar. I have the birthday bar in my club, thank God. I send them a birthday bar. If you don't have the birthday bar, you could send them a $5 Starbucks card. You don't have money to do that, you could send them a text with a cute little meme that says happy birthday. And you can find out their birthdays by asking in your VIP group or sending an email out and asking them straight out and adding it to your calendar. Build connections, you guys. Tonight's training, if in a nutshell, is basically building strong relationships in order to have a flourishing business and excellent customer service and excellent follow-up. Let them know you, like you, and trust you. And I promise you that your business, your customers, your sales, you'll get more sales, you'll get more hosting, you'll get more teamies. Build that connection. I'm going to stop recording now, but I will take any questions right now after, just in case. So let me stop recording 1 second.